happening, everybody? Unboxing Art here with not Josh Cox, not Cox Create. He couldn't make it due to work and all that type of stuff. So we got a really good stand-in. We got ourselves Judd.
What's up, everybody?
The Froggy Geezer is what he will be known as now. Hopefully everybody's having a great time. We are here with episode 38,000. See, I don't have to, man. They're gonna have to teach Josh some things about that. We got the Canuck in the house already. What is up, Canuck? And that is, see, you're gonna need to paint yourself green because you're the Froggy Geezer. You're gonna have like a toad, and you're gonna be like licking the toad on stream.
Ribbit.
So today, it's crazy how much action figures get revealed and dropped within a week.
You're telling me
it's nuts.
You're not the one keeping up on photographs, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate you making those slides.
Nah, you know I don't care. I got nothing else better to do.
I didn't even bring that shit up. I wasn't even prepared for it, you know. But yeah. So I mean, action figure wise, Judd, have you picked up anything neat? Have you been eyeballing anything? Have you pre-ordered anything?
I pre-ordered Chester Cheetah that everyone will see in the photos later.
Chester Cheetah by Jada Toys.
Yeah. Couldn't pass it up.
You can't pass it up. Where the heck is my slides? But yeah, I mean, what made you pick it up though?
Because I mean, it's Chester Cheetah. He's got a big ass Cheeto to beat people with. And come on, he's got fingers with the dust of the Cheeto on him.
Yeah, I mean, that works. I wonder how many other people are picking it up.
I don't know. It just seems like a fun figure. You know, kind of like along the lines of like the Plunderlings. They'll kind of float through my collection and I'll just sort of stick them. See if anybody notices.
I mean, I could even see Chester doing some like some deals with some Plunderlings, like
right,
like bartering some Cheetos, and they're giving them like some weird treasures from the Plunderlings realm. You know, that'd be funny. You got like the ones with the little frogs. They're like, here, we'll give you the frogs. You give us the Cheetos. But let's see. Today sucked for the wallet 20. Holy wow.
Wow. Oof.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow. I mean, she'll get over it, man, because I know you're taking care of everything else. So as long as you're, you know, keeping up with your hobby and you're taking care of the house, she'll get over it.
Well, I hope he bought at least a dozen roses or something, man.
I mean, just some food.
Take her out.
Better than roses.
Take her out.
Screw-Raider in the house. The cheese that goes crunch. That is true. You know, if I had a choice though, cheese puffs or Cheetos, I always go cheese puffs. Like I like the puffs.
There's a time for both.
There is. Like the puffs sort of melt in your mouth a little bit, you know?
I do like the poofs.
Like the puffs. But they're all fucking Cheetos, man. They're all Cheetos.
Yeah, but the crunchy ones taste different.
Canuck's like, where's the mod man tonight? He's on. He's right here. Old Cheetos motto.
Maybe I need to go get my my phone and
you'll be like in the middle of that. Well, you know, gotta block these, you know, people trying to say click here to see these young women, you know. But man, I've finally started opening some stuff, which you've seen some of them because we've done some little lives. But I mean, I finally opened up that Ollie score of Ragsy. This figure is sweet. Comes with like two little like scythes, and one has beef boss's head. The other one has like the tomato dude's head on it, which is pretty freaking cool. Underrated line. It doesn't get enough promotion. It's very underrated, and it's sad, like, because it's a great, like, the articulation, the characters. I could care less about the game, but I feel like for Hasbro line, they don't really care too much. You having fun over there? You love it. You're like, Fortnite. And then I did open finally Marvel Select Illuminati scroll.
Yeah, he looks so good.
I'm telling you, like that right there doesn't look like much, but I'm going to show this right now. This is awesome. This is what Marvel Legends needs to be doing. Like when you pop this stuff up, look how the wings sprawl out, right? You flip it around, looks like wings. Put the arms back down. They tuck away. Like, why haven't we got that? My Darkhawk figure. I love Darkhawk. Big ass bladed things that are always there. Or you got the old man Vulture where the shit's falling off. Like, it's such a frustrating thing that you're making action figures, but you can't think of like how stuff works. Especially Hasbro, man. You think about it, they own Transformers. They got robots that transform into cars and stuff. They can't figure out how to tuck away wings.
Well, I mean, they can, but why would they? Y'all buy the shit anyway. Oh, well,
no, it's
on,
already, already swore some. It's all good. And the Skewer said it's Vegas resident super scroll. It is. I did also pick up today, hit up Target. I'm late to the show. I've been eyeballing it. This is the only one I wanted out of the ones. Got the Last Ronin.
That's cool.
I was actually, this is my first time seeing it in person. I was surprised on how much stuff he comes with. Don't need the naked one, you know. Don't need the red one. I'm cool with just one. Even though I know there's some people out there that you're not a real Turtles fan. You got to have every version.
I mean, do you even collect, bro?
Do you?
Do you even like the Turtles?
You're a piece of trash. You just go return it back to Target. Why am I even watching this crap?
You should just get rid of your channel and stop making videos if you don't get every TMNT figure that is released.
Dude, you want to know what I am flipping out about though? Like, NECA has not re-released the baby turtles yet, and that's like aggravating me to the core. And then also the Mirage turtles. I mean, they sent somebody. I guess Anthony Custom got his set for free or whatever promotional thing. They sent it to him.
The set of the turtles you're talking about.
Yeah, they look amazing. They look great. And I'm like,
I couldn't find. I tried to find that to add to the stuff, and I couldn't find anything about it.
I don't mind. You guys can just, you know, if you want to see the new Mirage 4-pack of turtles, Anthony's Customs did the review on it.
You'll see what they look like. There's some photos with the other thing that was announced that has the turtles
other
in
things. But I'm talking Ski-Rater, the ones from the Holothon, man. I'm so mad. My buddy Ryan's like, they said they're gonna re-release them and stuff, and I'm like, man, they better. Well, because I was like, I hate this whole having to like it make enough for people to get it, or just like do the whole pre-order system. They didn't even open it up to allow people to pre-order it and then make them. Like, that's why I like Mythic Legions when it comes to their ordering system. It's like they like open it up. You want some stuff, get it at some good price or whatever, then move on, and then you pick it up after, you know, extras after.
Yeah, and then you move on, and then you wait and wait. No, I'm kidding.
Well, wait, but if you get stuff from every little section that drops, then you sort of get a little trickle here, trickle there, and then it's like it works. It works.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm used to waiting on figures. I mean, I pre-order Hot Toys and Mezcos in the past, so
and then
I'm used to it.
I did pick something up from Hella Dope Toys. Which I was showing you a little bit early. I don't know if you guys, this might be
go to Hella Dope Toys for all your action figure needs.
Yeah, they got some good stuff, and this was stuff that I noticed, and I was like, man, I only saw one review of these, and I was like, I got to get one of them at least to check it out. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with like RoboForce, but some company made two of these guys. They're solid, like they're solid plastic. There's weight to them, and they're basically like 80s figures that were reimagined into something more modern. Comes with like a bunch of little things. I wish the hoses were wired and stuff because they're hard plastic, and I'm like, these things are gonna snap. But it's pretty awesome. It articulates down. It articulates pretty well. As it gets stuck. Yeah, like it's yeah. No, but what's cool about it too is like you got these. Oh, the hip sound. Listen, I don't know. sounds like a puppy dog. But no, dude, he got these big ass suction cups. And I was like suction cupping it to my desk and stuff, and it holds the weight of the figure, which I was like, that was the gimmick when they were little. Like the original figures were probably the size of this, maybe like the size of this dude's leg with the suction cup, but then they made it into this ginormous thing. And then Cox Create, he ended up picking up the Wrecker one, and they're dope. They got washes on them and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys can see this. I like this one because it reminds me of like a NES Johnny 5, like all the 80s robots growing up combined into one in a sense.
Man, you know, it'd be really cool if Josh was here and could show off his.
I mean, he might show up later. Who knows? He may. I mean, if not, then there's always next week.
When he shows up, if he shows up in the chat, we have to force him to come on.
Oh, Skewrator said Vonner designed those. Well, he designed the hell out of them because they're pretty fucking awesome. Like, I like it. It's with the little wire tube issues, that's the only gripe that I have so far. Once I dive into it and crank on it some more for the review, we'll see how it is. But it's fun stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much what I picked up lately. Correction. I had to pre-order something today that dropped at 1:00.
I know what you got.
Shit. I couldn't help it, man. It was like when I saw it, I was just like, damn, you did it. You did it, NECA or Mezco. Sorry.
It's sick though. I mean, I think from what I've seen from Destro, it's going to be a sick line. I'm curious to see how deep they go.
I think that they're with Destro. He has the issue with his arm. I feel like each one may have a slight issue, or maybe it's just Destro. I don't know.
Arthur, what figure doesn't have an issue? Everything does.
I'll show you a figure.
Even Legends do, even though the Hasbros don't like to point it out. Legends have their issues too. Everything has
true.
Issues.
One figure that I feel like got a lot of crap that I feel like people shouldn't have, like this figure is beautiful. So,
well, now you have that, you should give me your Toy Biz.
Oh, you mean the Toy Biz one right there?
Yeah.
Right there? No.
Yeah, you should give me that. Because that the figure is such trash compared to that one.
No way.
You want to, bro.
I love Apocalypse.
It's really
He's
easy.
One of my top 3.
Bro, I'm helping you out. It's one less thing you have to pack. Just put it in my box.
That's still packing.
No, you don't have to pack it. Just throw it in there. It'll be fine.
You don't have to use bubble wrap. You throw it in a box.
No bubble wrap, nothing. Just throw it in there. Matter of fact, spike it into the box.
Nope. Never. All right, so let's dive in to some stuff today. Let's share a screen here. We're gonna share a window. Share a window.
Whoo, look at that crispy picture.
That's pretty crispy. I'm gonna have to trim off the white. I'm gonna have to get you some of like stuff that you can use on the fly that doesn't have backgrounds and stuff. Step up your slideshow game. No, this looks good. I am interested to see what you have all lined up, which is Marvel Legends Series Spider-Man. No Way Home.
Bam! Let down.
$89.99. $90.
$90. No unmasked head sculpts. Gotta love it.
What? And why is he in this outfit?
No, it's the 3 Spider-Mans from the movie.
Right, but what
are you saying?
So obviously this is Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Garfield.
Yeah.
But then was this his suit that he mainly wore in that?
I mean,
I don't even remember. I only watched it once. I need to watch it again. Somebody in there will comment. Skewrator said that the logo had single jointed arms. But all right, let's take a look at these. It's so you get some hands. And these are digi renders. They aren't official figures. and look at the body difference. Like, I'm Andrew Garfield, and then blah, I'm Tobey Maguire. Ugh, ugh. But no, I think these are going to be good. If these, I hope that all these lines are painted. Ooh, I like how the fingers on this are a little bit more crunched up a little bit.
Crunchy fingers.
Yeah, because we're used to these down here.
No, yeah.
But then these have like a little bit more of a, I'm actually gripping onto something.
I know what you're saying. I gotcha.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a solid set, but for that price point, I just don't see it.
It's a solid set, but for that price point, I mean, you couldn't give us like head sculpts unmasked, maybe some webs,
unmaskedness, maybe like even like a battle damaged, like mask tore up, showing face underneath, like sure. Toy Biz did back in the day, something.
Hasbro.
But again,
the next one, like the next one's even better.
But are we going to get these? It's just like, are they look sculpted in? Just make sure they're painted on the front, the backs, and the sides, because they get lazy. Like I saw people with that, with the Spider-Woman, the big ginormous one, where like the paint just stops on the back. Like they did it on the front, and then you turn around, it just, there's no paint to the webs. I'm like, why?
Because toy photographers aren't taking pictures of the back of figures.
They're not taking the shots from the back. Huh?
They're like, nah.
They're not booty men. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool set. It's lacking. I'm hoping they might tease, be like, oh yeah, actually there's going to be some effects and webs and stuff. Like maybe they're waiting for the okay on using the head sculpts. I don't know.
Look, this is what you're getting. It's Hasbro. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and even if I was still collecting Hasbro, I wouldn't buy this.
Oof. Okay. We got Jeremy J. What is up, man? What is up? We got Ted Darklaw in there.
Hello,
Axion Figs. Oh, he said maskless heads will be later. Rectangular has foretold of their coming. Rectangular gets those drops, man, and it's
I love that dude just because he's spoiled. He takes their thunder away. Yeah,
well, who the hell asked for this? One. Who asked for this? Dude, I'm not saying so. The figure was
for it, bro. It's Hasbro. Build a figure and then buy it later with better paint and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. The build a figure when I built it was it was a good Hulk. It was a good Hulk.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the build a figure. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I did. I gave mine away. I gave mine to Tony. But I was like, when I saw this, I'm like, what is this? What does this have to do with anything that's going on right now in comics or the MCU? Nothing. It's just like, we need to fill a gap. We need to put a figure out there that'll sell, that we don't have to put any effort into.
Kind of.
And it's $40.
Well, go through it, bro. Let's see them. What else we got?
I mean, I didn't really need. Wait, what? Hulkgate being cheap Hasbro cash grab?
What else we got, bro?
Collector friends already spend $120 to build me.
What else we got, bro?
Hulk smash Hasbro. You're having way too much fun making these slides. Way too much.
I was gonna be good this week and not do any silly shit, but I couldn't help myself.
Avenger, have to agree. Yeah, like this is that's crazy.
But this, Arthur, how long have I been arguing that Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures are a scam? Because eventually they always re-release them as a deluxe figure with better paint.
More accessories.
And more accessories. Yeah. He's got, I don't think the original one came with a removable helmet.
Yeah, it did. It did. It didn't have the screaming head.
It
didn't have the screaming head, but I wonder if they upgraded the plastic on this hammer, because mine and everybody else's, I'm sure, over time that shit got warped because the weight of the end of the hammer, that handle just started drooping.
Yeah, they didn't.
But yeah,
They
that's a
didn't.
disappointment. I really don't think. I think they're just grabbing whoever like kids would be like, I like Hulk. Here we go. I don't have this Hulk because it came out 15 years ago.
But
You know,
I mean, I hate to say this, but I'm sorry, but don't build figures anymore, guys. Because guess what? They'll re-release it for less money than you spent to build the thing in the first place.
I would say I would build the ones you think that are not going to be released. I don't know if they're going to re-release.
Good luck on that one.
It's a gamble because I mean I doubt they're going to do another Skullbuster or Age of Apocalypse Colossus.
Yeah. There are the ones that that's no, you're right. If it's a popular character, don't build it because they're gonna release it as a deluxe figure.
Nothing worse than a droopy hammer. Damn straight. What's up, Samuel? What is going on? Definitely everything is good, man. We're talking about figures, having a great time. And but yeah, dude, that's crazy. I mean, I like the figure when I built it. And then we get in some Action Force stuff. If you guys are not aware, and you guys dealt with maybe the website's working now, but
I was good. I was really good. That's all
I know you were good. So the hell is it called? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. What are they called? What's that line? The freaking somebody in the chat knows.
Huh?
Somebody in the chat. He named the line like the something. I'm gonna look it up.
It's Action Force, bro. It's right there.
No, that isn't what I'm talking. Special deployment. Thank you, Axion.
Oh, the special deployment.
Yeah. So if you guys aren't aware, special deployment's out. Bonebreaker, Karak, Scared as Shit Condor, and the desert figure with the weapons pack are up that you can get. The website's working. It got crashed because of the traffic and all that stuff. I was really hoping that the Condor was gonna have an updated head sculpt or something because he looks scared. He looks scared.
I plead the fifth.
But you know, Bonebreaker and Karak, great figures. Pick them up, and if you need some desert troopers to go with your Dusty or Desert Rat, they're up there as well. And then he was teasing some stuff. Target spotted a whole lot of newness coming to Joe Fest toy and comic show. That's true.
Yeah, I almost changed that, but I was good.
I know. I appreciate it. But I think this looks cool. It's hit and run from G.I. Joe. Like that was like, I love this makeup and stuff. It's a figure that I think everybody should have in their collection just from look alone, at least one of them.
But it would tell me that wouldn't go good with the ghillie suit though.
It'd be awesome with the ghillie suit. He has a spotter scope. He doesn't have his helmet on, so I'm assuming if you toss a ghillie suit with the spotter scope, you got a perfect sniper right there.
Yeah.
Or even just some like crazy seals coming out of like have that shot of like, you know, you'd have to have like the camera with the remote and everything pre-set up, but have like your hand pushing up the figures out of the water, like they're seals coming out of the water. That would look sweet. But it's Blowback with camo face. Yeah. But it works. Because I mean, a lot of the characters like Blowback looks like it could be anybody. But I think this is pretty cool. He is teasing that. And then we also got their mail away items instructions. I'm hoping this dude with the ghillie suit would be the mail away. I'm not sure. That might be asking too much.
I'm wondering. So here's why I'm wondering. You know, Bobby likes to do little teases in ways like this post. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I think there's a pretty good
ghillie suit, and this dude for the mail away would be insanely awesome.
No, the ghillie suit's available at Joe Fest, but mail in and you can get this dude to go with the ghillie. You know, I mean,
it might not even be a new character. It might be like a jungle Blowback.
Right. But I'm just guessing here. I have no idea. I mean, I'm not laser pants. I'm not all up in, you know, the business of Folloverse.
Yeah. So basically, you guys, when he posts up this special mail away item, you order it like you normally would with any figure. It's $15. then print out the email you get of the confirmation, and then you would mail him 20 Action Force points with that confirmation. Boom, you get your figure. The figure's $15. But if you do not do that, then order is going to get canceled. And if you don't send the right amount of action points, stuff's going to get canceled. So just follow the rules.
And also in there, it also talks about if you're going to Joe Fest, he's going to have that figure, the Bail-Away figure, available at Joe Fest, and you can bring your points. At least from what I understand from reading everything, you can bring your points to Joe Fest and get it that way too.
That'd be awesome. And this one seems pretty important. Please refrain from sending inquiry messages regarding the receipt of your action points until 2 weeks after you've mailed them out. Like, yeah, I'm sure he's going to get blasted. Be like, I mailed them yesterday. Where's my figure?
Yeah. Like somewhere in there, maybe it's the next. Is there a? No, I guess not. I thought it said something in there about Joe Fest, and maybe I forgot to.
You just skipped.
Oh, yeah, here we go. 13.
Oh, Laser Pants did say that's blowback. Okay. It's still a sweet looking blowback. I like it.
But 13 says it if you're going to the Joe Fest the way.
Oh, there you go. You may bring a copy of your order confirmation along with your points to pick up your items, or you can purchase one at the show. But so that means that we're going to be seeing this figure, and it's going to be going up before Joe Fest. So that's pretty cool. Don't know how soon, but maybe Laser Pants. No, he won't leak anything. And then
no, that's for
oh, great,
show.
The potatoes here. I got 2 20-point bags. Yeah, dude. Like I had little Ziploc bags, man. I felt like I was doing drugs. I was putting the little points in because I cut them all out. So I have these like little Ziploc baggies.
So here's my question about this, though. Remember the Valabucks?
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with those.
Can you use the Valabucks on this, or is he still waiting for some awesome surprise to be able to use those? Because that's my question. Because I didn't see any intelligent questions on the Facebook post. Someone actually asked if they could pick it up at the convention, and it's right there, number 13. Well, reading's hard.
I mean, he did the Valabucks with the metal tin with that.
Well, no, right. I mean, people
he's
got
probably
like
just building
things.
it up.
I'm just curious to know. I'm assuming not, because it doesn't say anything about them in here. But I wonder what he's going to eventually do for those.
It's like you got one, you get a percentage of the company. No.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, but no, that'd be interesting to see what those are going to turn into, because those are a lot rarer than Action Force points.
Yeah.
Then we dive into some Jada, which I still need to get John on here. I need to get a hold of that man. But he is very hard to get a hold of because he's not on social media. But Chester, we already talked to him a little bit, and it's Chester the Cheetah. I mean, and he comes with alternate head, extra hands, a Cheeto that, man, if you toss that in a bag of Cheetos, I wonder if somebody would try to eat it on accident. They pick it up, like, oh, that's a heavy Cheeto, But the fact that they're like, all right, we're gonna pose it up and show you what our figures can do. I mean, it's awesome. He does have a little bit of orange right there. I don't see the orange on his tips of this finger.
Oh, you'll see it. Just let's go through the photos, bro.
I am. I'm looking at the soles of his shoes. I'm just admiring the sculpt work and detail. and I wonder what the whiskers are going to be made out of. Hopefully stuff that's like used on like stuffed animals or something where they like can move and stuff without worrying about them snapping. But yeah, he looks like he's going to sell drugs.
I mean, a little bit.
He's like, dude, I got these Cheetos, man. I'll have to get it and put it with like Jay and Silent Bob. That's super glossy. This is, you can tell it's a different version because it's not even, or maybe before they got this version because it's not painted on the heel.
Well, I look at it like this. Yeah, like that's an early sample or something. Because I saw that too. I was like, wait a minute. There's a picture where it was painted.
The oranges are slightly different, but that could be lighting. But yeah, look, I mean, the posability out of it. It's gonna be a fun ass figure. It's gonna be fun for people that like doing the figure photography. And who doesn't want to have a bag of Cheetos to go with all other figures?
Yeah,
Every figure can use the Cheeto bag.
that's a 1/12 scale bag of Cheetos.
Whiskers should be made of the same stuff Marvel Legends knees are made of. That's true. That is true. Those gummy ass knees. That's I don't understand. The quality of the plastic's changing. Oh, there's a better shot of those.
Well, there's an even better shot if you keep going. Right there.
He's like, I haven't been eating Cheetos. I just been scratching my nuts. That's the Famunda cheese. That's how I coat my Cheetos.
The Famunda.
The Famunda. Then we get into some NECA. What is this? This is a Foot and Soldier. Nothing really. No price point. But we got a big old thick boy.
Did I put the price? It's
it's underneath my. It's probably $40 or whatever.
It's $40 or whatever. Yeah.
It's like a mix, like in between, like Foot Soldier to Shredder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. It's sick. Yeah. I like it.
Like all the Mirage stuff, I'm like, I got to get it all because I just want a shelf dedicated to the Mirage stuff. Because that was some of the most brutal. Well, no, I can't even say that because when they got into the IDW stuff, I mean,
well, but that was a brutal comic that they turned into a kids show.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, it's sweet. I think they're look at that. And seeing I'm already like, all right, I gotta get 4 of these guys too.
Well, no, it's right. Like look, you want army build.
You got to. You have to. You have to have one main dude and then the little minions. And then of course you're gonna have Shredder in front of them. Boom. That's your Mirage bad guy shelf. You throw Krang in the background or whatever, even though it's not, labeled as Krang. Yeah, that's sweet. The turtles look great.
Here's the shot of what the turtles look like that
Anthony's custom reviewed.
And there's been talk that the turtles are going to be like a con exclusive. And I don't know how much validity there is in that, but that's what I've heard.
It's probably going to be like what they did with with the music set and stuff. But what's weird though, if they do it, they didn't seem like they came with enough accessories like for them to be like this big 4-pack. I think it's going to be more of the cheaper side of the 4-packs compared to like the movie turtles and stuff like that.
Right.
We got Gremlins 2, the new batch. Showgirl Greta, $50. SDCC exclusive. That's hideous.
Don't get too excited.
It's hideous. It looks exactly like the Gremlin.
Hey,
but
in the chat, easy Canuck. It's all good, man. It's just it's just Gremlins.
Man, I picked up a couple of the NECA Gremlins. They're cool. They just take up a lot of space. They're big.
No, they do. I think for someone who is super into this line, I think this is a cool piece. Not something I'm interested in at all, but I think it's a cool piece for someone that's really into.
They nail the Gremlins. I mean, you can't deny NECA of their quality of what they capture. The sculpt work and stuff like that. Their attention to detail is just insane.
And this one especially, I mean, it looks like it's straight out of the movie. Like she's like with the soft goods and everything. Like, I mean, nothing that I want.
This boa's gonna have all those fuzzies. A bunch of them are gonna fall off and be in people's rooms and carpet and stuff. And
of course,
in their lungs. But no, it's cool. Then we dive into some 4 Horsemen. If you guys are unaware, Mythic Legions, they are in the middle of doing the reveals for their All-Star Wave 6. And what they do is they just sort of take a look at all their figures they've ever made, and they do like a voting system to where people vote what figures they want to have in the wave, and they'll like tweak some figures and add some bonuses and do all this type of stuff, but it allows them to bring back some figures that people didn't get before. They announced 3 of the figures so far. 2 of the 3 I have to get. There is no way about it, Judd. And I know you're like, you don't have to get anything.
Oh,
but
no. You have to.
I do have
You're
to.
in my faction. I have
exactly. So they revealed 3 of the 6. And like Judd posted here, this entire wave will be revealed in the live special on Friday, June 2nd, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on the 4 Horsemen Studios channel. If you're not subscribed to that, you should do it because they have some cool lives and stuff like that. But we get ourselves the dwarf. I don't even know their names.
Look,
Boltar.
the names are in the description and the pictures are in order.
In the description.
I do everything for you and you ignore it.
Oh yeah, I did. Boltar, Clavian,
all the
and
information
Gorthar.
is there, bro. Just read.
I can't read. I don't know how.
Reading's hard.
Nobody taught me. Why?
So hard.
But we got Bolthar now. This dude's part of the Aether faction, just an evil, mean little dwarf. And I'm happy to say I can get him into my collection instead of paying some of these ridiculous prices. And then we got this skeleton. You know, if you want yourself a red skeleton in armor, it works.
He has the name.
Clavis. Am I right? Clavis?
Yes.
Clavian.
You were close.
That was close. But yeah, it comes with a shield and has his faction logo on it. I think the shields that have like faction logos on them are pretty crucial. I think that's like takes those shields to the next level, unless they have the sculpted in logo like some of the newer ones that are coming out. Oh, Trevor is asking if the Greta was new. Yes. SDCC exclusive. Wifey is like, who is she? I see Boa Remnants. Dude holds up Greta, the showgirl classic. But yeah, so you got yourself a red skeleton. I don't own any of the skeletons at all because they don't fall with my factions. I'm really strict on that. But it's still awesome pieces, and a lot of the stuff like when they say Mythic Legions are pop and swap, like they're pretty serious about a lot of it. You could just pop the arms out and you could sit there and swap pieces around with other Mythic Legions. They want you to do that. It's very customizer friendly in a sense. They want you to paint them and do stuff and take stuff to the next level. And they sometimes even have like contests about that. So then we got this I'm just gonna call him Shadow Orc because I already forgot his name already.
No, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so we're good.
This dude is a must because I don't really have any. I guess I sort of have orcish type of people, but not really orcs. And this dude's a Shadow Orc, and he just looks mean as hell. And I'm glad that they're releasing this. So that's 2 that are part of the Aether faction that are must-haves, and they did a crazy paint job here. It looks like the inside of like a seashell, that like iridescent type of. Oh, you got to bust out the glasses, Judd.
I'm old.
Can't zoom in.
Leave me alone. Yeah.
You did all that just to say yeah? Jeez. But he comes with 2 different heads. But again, Mythic Legions, they come with enough stuff to keep you entertained, and they pose up awesome. They have great shelf presence. I love them. I love my Mythics. And then we got some McFarlane toys.
It's an
attitude.
If you like Batman.
Boom. New 52 DC Multiverse Batwing. What? Who's this Batwing?
So you're like, what?
Who's this Batwing?
I don't know. It's New 52. I don't know anything about it.
In the comments, who's this Batwing? Talk to me. Who is this? Who is he? Anybody that's reading that stuff. I have no clue.
Nah, actually, I'm going to leave that alone. I'll tell you something about this figure in private.
That sounds bad.
That I find quite interesting. Well, all right. No, so I'll just say because it's not that bad. I feel like McFarlane has a black guy head sculpt. If you look at the head sculpt on this, it looks like every other black character he's made.
Except for Cyborg.
No, it is. Look at it. There's some closer shots. Tell me what you think. And maybe it's just me.
Those effects look weak as hell. Those are weak.
A little bit.
The whole figure's weak. That's all. There ain't no paint on that thing.
No, no.
So there's close-ups of it. Oh, that's where that little. I got a little baby Jetfire.
There'll be a closer to the head sculpt, I think. Yeah, like that's probably the closest. But look at it. Like that looks just like the John Stewart Green Lantern that he put out. Same head sculpt. Looks like Cyborg. Same head sculpt.
I mean, he might have a go-to like
I mean, to me,
palette or like
it looks like they're all the same head sculpt, which I find a little disappointing, considering that sculpt is the one thing that McFarlane's known for, and he's going to use one generic black guy head sculpt.
Skew Raider got Lucius's Fox's son, one of several. Who's Lucius Fox? I don't know who that is. Or he's just making, or maybe he's just making a joke, or he's being serious. I don't know.
I don't know. I tried to get Matthew to be on because he knows way more about this new school DC stuff.
And then we got Batman Reborn, Two-Face as Batman. This one actually looks really cool.
It does,
but it's a weird color concept. It's like, why are you doing? It's like Harley Quinn colors.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about the comics, so I couldn't tell you. He might have looked just like that in the comic. I don't know.
But I like that. I like that.
No,
Two-Face looks sweet.
It's a cool concept. I think it's.
And he's got the coin in his hand. There you go. He's like, "Err." And even the bat, like the mask of the bat, this one's
kind of warped,
all messed up too, like burnt up.
Yeah.
At least it's like Morgan Freeman. Oh, okay.
But am I wrong? Like,
what you want for $25? Art? This ain't no Jada Street Fighter.
Yeah, let me know if I'm wrong. Has McFarlane adapted a generic black
Wayne Tech version of Q from James Bond? Okay. That explains why he's like a sort of like a super techie Batman. But yeah, I like this Two-Face's head sculpt. Not a fan of how it's red and black, but like it works.
Yeah.
From the cover of Batman 93 Joker, $125 statue. Holly Resin. Why is he getting into statues?
Because of DC.
Like, I know he already did some when he started.
No, it's because he took over DC Direct too, and DC Direct used to put out statues. This is the DC Direct line.
This Joker looks like Ellen DeGeneres.
I mean, I can't argue with you about anything, but it's the cover of the
staff's
comic.
Cool.
And again, I can't tell you anything about the comic because it's too new.
Harley Quinn.
Oh, this is just... I won't comment on the head sculpt on this one.
So they all that looks like the... It's like the female Noid.
I mean, yeah.
They didn't really put many pictures to represent.
No, not at all. I mean, this is literally all the pictures you get, and the same pictures for the pre-orders. So
maybe they'll release more.
Yeah.
Batman by Lee Weeks. Oh, this one looks pretty good.
This one's not bad. The only thing
his Batman should be pretty solid.
I don't like the bases he puts on these. For the amount of money he wants for them, the base is just lame. But what do you want? You get a little lame stand for your figures.
He's probably just trying to find an easy way to make him uniform.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure these are nice statues, but I'd rather spend a little bit more money and get a Prime 1 get a Prime 110 scale statue where the base is a little more substantial.
How big are the statues? Do you know?
They're 110 scale. They're like, see, I should know this. I
mean, 110 scale is a good enough, reference.
Yeah, I mean, they're 110, so I would say that they're probably around like 10 inches, maybe 11. I don't
Oh,
know.
Action got it. He said it's 8 or 9 inches.
Thank you. Thank you for mathing.
Judd's brain's like. All right, so then we get into the drop that happened today that got me super excited. It was after all said and done, it was still a little pricey though.
Did you change that?
What do you mean? Did I change it?
How the hell did it end up in the middle?
Because I set it in the middle.
Oh, yeah, you changed it.
Yeah, because you had it like tucked in the corner. Or something
I know, because it looked like the fucking packaging. There's a method to my madness.
Well, I fixed it. Okay, I fixed your madness.
I don't know.
But a bunch of stuff, $112 coming out December, February 2024. If we're lucky, you know, don't even focus on release dates with Mezco. It doesn't matter because it's never on time. But we got Firefly.
Looking good.
Looking damn good. They tons of hands, multiple heads. I love the base, like even though it's so simple and it's just the Cobra logo. I just like how it looks.
It's all you need. You and I have talked about some of the Rumble Society figures where there's almost too much on the base where you lose it, you don't get to see it.
Right.
This I think is perfect.
And then his guns look good. Like you get it's pretty close to his iconic submachine gun that he comes with. Those typical blast effects that we've seen, but which is odd, we didn't get any of those with Destro. No blast effects whatsoever with Destro.
Yeah, I am surprised on that.
And then looks like we're having to make decisions on what holsters to equip up or something. I don't know, like some knife sheaths and stuff. What is this? Removable pouches, thigh holsters, knife sheaths, and wrist communicator. I mean, that's a good thing, but it just feels like all this stuff, carpet monster stuff, this will be lost in the carpet monster.
But not all of us are like you and have to knock over and popcorn effect our Mezco stuff.
Well, yeah, I do that all the time. But we got some goggles, backpack, 2 flying drones, a rover drone, and 2 drone smoke trail effects. I'm okay with it. Looks like his goggles look cool.
Some goggles.
It's still funny that they're still putting them with the sticks of dynamite. Really? Like, I don't like, why not just a brick of like C4 or something? Why's it got to be dynamite? Bunch of grenades as it should be, bunch of different knives. I dig it. Yeah, it's going to be a sweet figure.
Now he goes through the story of pictures.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Got a nice texture on there. I'm just hoping they don't drop the ball with it, man. I hope they don't cut corners. I hope that the detail that we're seeing in these pictures are what we're going to get, because a lot of times when it comes to Mezco, a lot of their stuff gets softened.
Yeah.
Even Trevor said he blind ordered Firefly at work today. You did good, Trevor. You did good. That's the head sculpt I'm going to have on mine. Just a wild ass.
Yeah, I like that.
Crazy freaking dude. Yeah, they went all out with some of these photos. They're like, all right, let's sell it. And they did. I think it's a good thing. I like what Mezco's doing with their G.I. Joe so far, with just touching, messing around with Destro. He wasn't perfect, but again, not all figures are. But I think they're going to be doing pretty good. We'll see how Roadblock is. So I think he's the next one.
Yeah, he should be.
Then following what? Storm Shadow? I don't even remember which ones are up. What ones they had pre-order? Was it Storm Shadow or was it Snake Eyes first?
Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is before Storm Shadow.
I don't know if Storm Shadow went up for pre-order yet, did it? Oh, they just been dumping stuff. I think Firefly was teased before Storm Shadow, so the next pre-order should be Storm Shadow.
Yeah, it should be Storm Shadow. But you've got, so coming out, you already have Destro, then it's Roadblock,
right.
Then it's Snake Eyes.
Right. And then Firefly, and then Storm
Firefly, Shadow. And then
somebody's here. My dogs are going crazy.
If they make Cobra Commander, I might have to get it.
Dude, if they're gonna do Cobra Commander, they need to do Baroness too. Like these are pretty awesome. They're like mini versions of my Sideshow collectibles. So my dogs will need to shut the.
Need to give them a bowl of.
I get lashback because I tell them, can you shut the dogs up? All right. Anyway,
there wasn't enough attitude in your face when you said it.
Oh, because I was trying not to have attitude because it's like because you would have seen like the freaking part of my neck. I'd be like, because obviously she was having, somebody's coming over, but then wasn't ready to get to the door and had to run upstairs. Like it's just stupid. You have somebody come over, be ready.
Pretty much. Agreed.
But anyway, back to talk about figures instead of
Figuarts.
Wait, what is Trevor says that God, I need Mezco to get good at female bucks, need Baroness and all the ex-ladies. Yeah. What? Then Mutt Junkyard. Did they do a Mutt Junkyard? Did they tease that? They might have. It's so hard to keep up some of this stuff. But anyway, yeah, so we got some SH Figuarts of, if you're into the SH Figuarts Marvel stuff, you got Ant-Man here. Looks like Ant-Man.
I love when you don't care what it is. Yeah, we just got some Ant-Man here.
I mean, it looks like Ant-Man. I feel like it's late. Like, why are you releasing the figure so late? This should have been coming out when the movie came out.
I don't know. That Paul Rudd head sculpt looks good, though.
His eyes look like he's blind.
I don't know. He's squinting.
That ain't no squint. His eyes are open, bro. He's like, look at, he got a piece of candy. No, it has all the details. I'm just I don't know.
Has the new Ant-Man movie come out already?
It's been in theaters. I think it's actually on Disney Plus, which I haven't even really watched it.
Oh,
so
right.
I heard it was bad.
Wow.
But it's very rare that there's a good Marvel one. I heard the Guardians of the Galaxy, though, the last one was pretty good. So Indiana Jones, I think we showed this. Maybe it's just more pictures. SH Figuarts version.
No, we didn't show this.
I think I did it last week. One image.
No,
I think
didn't.
It was.
I make the pictures, bro. That was not in there last week.
I could have swore we did something because we talked about the whip. And either way, Judd. Either way. Oh, look at this guy trying to burst his ass into this thing. It's like he's like, I'm late. I don't even know, but let's all welcome the late.
Yes! All right, I'm out later, guys.
Wait, Josh, tell me, didn't we talk about this Indiana Jones?
No. We might have talked about it, but there were no pictures.
Oh.
I think I said that I thought that Figuarts would do one.
That's what happened. And then
Maybe
this week, this dropped, so I put it in there. Deal with it.
Well, either way, we got ourselves SH Figuarts Indiana Jones. That's gonna look better than your Hasbro ones, and even though it's probably gonna be the same scale.
This will be shorter, I bet.
It'll be a little.
Oh, damn!
Smaller.
Then never mind. Then forget this.
You have to remember that when it comes to import figures, they are what's known as true 112. So they're a little smaller than Marvel Legends.
But these ran a little smaller than Legends anyway, so it might be close to the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's all we got. We got these pictures. It's indie.
I'm on the fence with it. I think I got to see more of what he's going to come with before I buy.
The head sculpt looks good though.
Yeah.
But is his hat removable?
I believe so. It better be. If it's not, it's not. Fuck it.
It's also Figuarts, and Figuarts is kind of known for giving a decent amount of accessories too.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 2099 figure, premium Bandai web exclusive, $94, released November 2023. 7-inch masked and unmasked portraits, interchangeable hands, and a removable cape. Looks good.
Except for that.
He just like somebody farted.
Well, but the thing is, though, is that maybe that's what he looks like in the movie.
He does.
We don't know.
He
yet.
does look like that. It showed him.
Maybe
It showed
he
him.
just
It showed his
wanders around,
face
looked like
in the
he smelled a
trailer.
fart.
It showed.
I feel like
It showed
they
his
could've-
face in the trailer. It looks
I
like
feel like
it.
they could have went with a different expression from the show, the movie though.
Oh, I agree with you though. Yeah,
Literally, he just shit his pants.
You're not.
pretty-
But who's gonna
it's
have?
pretty
You're gonna
bad.
have him with the Spidey shit on anyway.
Oh yeah, nobody's gonna put the head on him. No. Other than that, it looks great.
Yeah. Lots sculpted in detail. It's what you'd want.
posability. You can like make
And then
them
we
look
got
like
some
climbing a wall.
Mafex Metacom toys. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. Mafex number 240. I'm not gonna read all that. It's another Joker. I never liked the look of this Joker at all.
Yeah, Sam. It's weird.
But cool texture in the suit and cotton candy that you could use with your other figures. 'Cause,
No.
I mean- oh yeah, they run small. Well, no.
It's only for Joker.
Yeah.
You're
It's
not
usually
a
like
true
fire
collector
trail.
or a fan if you use that cotton candy for anything else.
I don't understand. He's just like, I'm sleeping.
Well, yeah,
It's like-
that one is sort of the throwaway because
Fine. You could have my last cotton candies.
you're using the psychotic laugh.
He's like, I gotta close my eyes to put on my lipstick.
Yeah. God,
I don't
yeah,
know.
that one's weird.
Loose Collector presents the Crypt Yimpis. I don't know, Yimpis.
Oh, I got me some of these. These are sweet.
Figure 5-pack, $24.99. Restock available at Big Bad Toy Store. Estimated to arrive June 2023. Little naked babies.
Oh, these are cool
Nice.
though. You gotta admit they're cool.
Little demon babies. I mean, who doesn't need demon babies?
You can use those with your mythic legions, with everything.
And I think they'll be pretty cool. Wonder how articulated they are.
They're not very articulated.
It's like 3 points.
You got the arms, the
Let's
legs,
see.
and the head. I think.
I don't even think the legs. The
legs
legs
move.
don't look like they move. It might be just the arms and the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. $25 for 5 though. I mean, come on.
Yeah. And there's actually,
they're
it looks
cool
like there's a
little
good amount of
additions.
shading going on with them.
I mean, I got some coming because I got in on it because I missed out on the first 2 times.
Because you also have this chick, don't you?
No, I didn't get Purgatory.
Oh.
Purgatory is no longer. I'm no longer a fan of Purgatory.
Oh, geez.
It's a whole thing.
Wait. The Hot Toys went through me off like hell. I was like, wow, you tricked me with that body approach, Spidey 299. Yeah, Hot Toys, the one looked very similar to the SH Figure Arts.
Yeah.
These versus the baby-headed angel line. And Trevor needs some demon babies as well. No, I mean,
Yeah.
you could have a lot of fun with it. I'm sure Toy Addict's probably going to pick some of these up for his horror shots.
Probably. I don't even know if he knows about
My
Well,
favorite.
if he
picture
watches the
coming-
show, he'll know.
them. There you go.
Let me ride that horn. Daddy. Yeah, that's cool. Then we get into Mondo.
Oh, did I
Mondo
not put
and
that picture? I guess not.
no, you
Oh,
Just
I
did this
forgot one.
You
Damn.
forgot. But Mondo, we got this bad boy's $240. We got that big ass saber.
Don't go fast.
All right,
Art.
it's $240, and then you can get the
For the timed
$225.
edition that comes with extra stuff. It's $225 for the standard edition.
Listen, you're like, I put all this
America,
stuff
I
in
give you
here
all this
for-
information, you just fly past it.
No, nobody wants to see font. Nobody wants to see font. John.
I don't give a shit about the font. You don't know shit about half the stuff you talk about on the show, and I give you the information, and you gloss over it like it ain't there.
What's that, Judd? The power of mute. All right. All right. 240 for a timed exclusive available May 30th at 12 p.m. through June 6th, 12 p.m. So if you guys want all this extra shit, make sure you get it. The regular one's 225. And it looks awesome. It makes me almost wish I collected this. Like, if you're doing the animated series, you may not get every animated figure, but I mean, they're knocking some of these ones out of the
look
park.
Sweet though.
Yeah, here's the exclusive. See, it's a little dotted line. I read this one, Judd. I didn't assume you're gonna get all this with it, and but it's still cool. You get the exclusive. This thing looks awesome when we get to those pictures. I don't really hit that head. I'm like, the weird gun, but look how massive, 13 inches.
That's what
the
she
big
said.
Boy. No, I see a cat.
Huh?
There's a cat behind Josh.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Oh, you both have cats. That's right. It's right across the screen. It's like I'm gonna walk across the background, zip across the screen. But no, the Sabretooth looks awesome. He's big, massive. It's gonna look good with that Wolverine. I don't like the snow. They're like, here, let's put some powdered sugar on him.
Yeah, they just threw baby powder in it.
Right. God, it just reminds me of how douchey he was in the animated series. Like he was such a jerk.
Yeah, well, he was.
It's like Altered Beast.
And I said last week that I love when I put when my visions, when I put the pictures together, come to life, because you always find exactly. I put these together on purpose sometimes, just so you can do the
fast scroll.
Yeah.
But no, this looks. I love this look. I love the whole mouth guard, keeping him at bay. Even though his mouth wasn't necessarily the most ferocious thing about him, but but look at him scaled with everybody else.
Yeah,
you definitely, if you get that Magneto, you're gonna have to get a soft goods cape to replace that big crazy cape. But this is a hell of a lineup.
Yeah, that shot right there. I mean, it kind of makes you wish that I got into the line.
Right. It looks good, man. The Wolverine, and you got Jubilee. You don't have what's her face from True Blood, and we got Gambit. It's just a good setup. So that means Cyclops is probably down around the corner. Maybe some Jean Grey.
I mean, just from this lineup, you can tell that they'll at least make the core group.
Yeah, we'll probably get a Professor X. All that.
It'd be cool to see a Omega Red.
Oh, an Omega Red on the
And then Mondo reveals Mac Ready from The Thing and Nada from They Live. Figures are still in pending licensor approval.
McCready.
See, when I saw these, I was like, oh, these are NECA. But then I'm like, oh, they're Mondo. I mean, the dogs it looks good.
It looks to me like, and tell me if you agree, doesn't it look like they have soft goods on?
Mm-hmm.
They do. The jacket, the pants, those are soft goods. I mean, I'd replace this dog with I don't know what the scale is. If he's a big,
they're 6 scale, so the one from NECA wouldn't work.
Oh, okay.
But I had the same thought when I saw these.
Yeah, definitely soft goods on both of these. They look good. They look like the actors.
Yeah, I think they look great. I mean, come on, who doesn't want Rowdy Piper?
Right.
I remember you were so mad that I didn't when I told you back in the day when I didn't watch it, and you made me go watch it. It was a good movie. Then we get into Hot Toys. Michael Keaton is Batman. in his
And-
modern suit from The Flash. $305 releases July 2024, December
And
24th.
before we
Go ahead, Judd. Go ahead.
before we go through this, I almost made Batman say, but I'm going to say it. We all know how you feel about the Flash movie. We don't need to hear about it. Let's see some pictures.
Says the one talking about McFarlane's head sculpts. All right. So we got the Batman modern suit.
You've been crying
And-
about the fucking Flash movie every time there's a Flash.
So then we got
I'm excited for the movie.
the I want to see Keaton in his suit. And I think this hot toy is pretty freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if you're getting a Keaton right now, I think this is the one to get.
Like, look at the head sculpts, man. That's ridiculous.
Look at that compared to what McFarlane put out.
And separate. Oh, the McFarlane one's Ray Liotta. Okay.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Ray Liotta, but it was Ray Liotta Batman. This is actually Keaton Batman, and you have the eyes that you can move. Man, you could have some fun with this one. Look at that. He's like, I'm not getting any neck movement out of this suit, but
But you can get neck movement if you just put the head on, though.
it looks awesome. And the base lights up. That's sick. Judd, did you pre-order it? Did you pre-order it?
No.
Man, that's cool.
Cape, like,
Looks like it can do a lot more than that Val Kilmer one they did.
looks like you can do a lot more than that 89 Mezco.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go that far. The
Oh,
89.
yeah.
So they're going to be.
Everybody wants to hit on the 89 Mezco. I think that's a killer looking figure for what it is. And I
what
get
it is, yeah.
I get there was the issue with the powder, but you can get rid of the powder. Then it doesn't look gray; it looks black. I think Mezco, I think went out. They went out on a limb. They were like, "All right, well let's try this Fison kind of
I think
body
the
for the
Mezco
suit."
figure looks great, but it's not going to hold up with moving it. If you're posing it a lot,
Yeah.
it's not going to hold
No,
up.
I agree with that 100%. That is that I don't have any figures that are on the Fison body because it worries me. I want to know how long that'll last.
Yeah.
And to spend that money, what they want for a Mezco on something that in 7 to 10 years could be deteriorating and ruined, then yeah. I can't do it.
And Trevor, you're right, man. It is definitely he does look more badass. I mean, that's why we needed a Batman Beyond movie where Keaton was in it.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
or
And
even a Kingdom Come movie.
You know
But
that Figure Arts is going to do this Batman too. So is Mayfix.
Oh yeah. Figure Arts will, Mafex will.
Yeah.
But if you want that accurate likeness, this is the route to go.
Yeah. And these
Now, what's going on with this? Because
if
they
I-
want to.
if I was rich, okay, so in the trailer, you sort of see for a split second Keaton's armory of bat suits. Hot Toys is going to release all the bat suits.
So you could swap
So
his
you can
head
build
around,
that armory.
and you could probably put the Keaton head on all of these.
Probably. But
That's gonna be a expensive investment, but it's gonna be awesome
Yeah.
for.
if I was rich, I would get this because it
Right.
looks sweet.
I would rather have
was-
this
yeah.
than an Iron Man setup.
Yeah.
Oh, then the Iron Man and all the suits of armor. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know. I've always been more of a DC.
It's a
fan.
cool interpretation because what this is basically it's sort of like renditions of the suits throughout the movies. So they
Yeah.
aren't all necessarily Keaton Batman suits, but they're suits throughout all the Batman movies.
Canuck said he finally made it back for the end. I mean, when we showed those pictures of that NECA gremlin, man, he really took off for a little bit. I was like, dang, man, he needed to pop one off. He was like, that gremlin, whew. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a great idea. It's gonna hurt your wallets, but I think it's gonna look great. gonna
Definitely.
be a sick display.
I like
And
the
then
mask of the fan.
thank you. Good night. Like and subscribe. Per Judd. Join Plastic Cannibals if you haven't already. Facebook group. We could talk about figures and have a great time with it. So Josh, how was work, man? Let's do a little quick recap for you. What you eating, man? What you got?
I'm gonna quit tomorrow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously?
Yeah, fuck these assholes.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
fed up with their bullshit.
Well, we
Do you
can
have
talk
something else
about.
lined up?
I don't need it. I can go get another one tomorrow doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah, they keep pushing. They keep messing with your hours, man.
I'm just tired of doing everybody else's work. And I get back to the shop. Everybody's gone. They're at home. They're doing, living their fucking life. Well, and I'm out there doing their work. So I'm done.
Yeah. But speaking of done, before we end the stream, I did show this earlier, and I was hoping you had yours because Judd wanted to see what yours was.
Oh, mine's in the garage. I got the yellow one.
I know you got the yellow one. How far is your garage? Do you want to grab it, or are you just like, nah?
What's
it ain't-
Yeah, hold on. I'll be back.
Is it driving the car?
it's like it took the car out for a ride.
It's in the garage.
I wish I had something that I could use the suction cup. I do.
Wish I had some new toys.
Try keyboard suction. Shit, without it. Make sure my keyboard's not on. Ugh. Nope, doesn't really work on a keyboard.
But you said you could stick it anywhere.
I mean, I'm sure if I really tried,
You said anywhere.
Stick it on your fucking head. Actually, let me see.
So he's got his dangly.
Oh, he's got dangly bits.
Yeah, he got dangling bits. Where's his bouquet of flowers?
That's cool.
They're over there. Yours came with flowers too?
No.
Oh.
Mine ain't that type of robot,
Wrecker.
No,
that type.
Wrecker's like, I'm gonna wreck some stuff and then give you some flowers afterwards.
Did you have anything that went into your bag on that figure? Oh, okay. Yeah.
He had a bunch of guns and stuff.
These things are massive. They're not articulated, but they're really cool.
Mine are hard plastic tubes that I feel like will snap. That's the only thing I'd be worried about. I wish they were more bendy, wiry, but I was surprised there's a wash on them and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the wash looks great. Like you can't see it on here, but if you go to my Instagram, I got some pictures up, and the face looks really good. Yeah, if you like robots, or if you're a RoboForce fan from back in the day, like these are pretty cool. And they even kept suction cups on them, so
they suction cup to anything.
Yeah, that's all I was doing when I first got it. I was like putting it on the window and
on the window, on the wall.
But yeah, I mean, you can get some pretty good poses with them too, huh? Like some running poses and all kinds of stuff. This I found if you have any like 3 3/4 inch figures, it holds them really well. Oh, you can grab them with that. Really cool figure. I mean, and they didn't skimp on the plastic, that's for sure. Like,
yeah, they're solid. They aren't hollow.
This thing is heavy.
You can like throw it at you could throw it at a person's skull.
Oh yeah, home invaders beware. It's RoboForce time, bitches.
So Trevor is saying he can't do any 1/6 scale. Too much money. Plus, I went deep into Joy Toy 40K after the Gilliman pre-order. And then Canuck said no. He agrees because look what happened, Josh.
Oh God.
Anybody,
you got all them Iron Fist, didn't you?
Anybody who wants a hot toy can acquire a hot toy. You just have to pre-order it from Sideshow. You get put on a payment plan.
Yeah.
You pay it. Pay like $20, $30 a month. By the time the figure comes in, you got to pay it off. Trust me, you have like a year or more to pay it off.
You're right. See, I screwed up. I'm gonna get the.
So
I
don't go with the excuse. Well, if I wasn't already into Joy Toy 40K blah 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 figures that are $100 a piece. I could get one of these. Well, if you really want a hot toy, you can get a hot toy.
I don't want a hot toy.
It's because you're lame.
I'm gonna get the
just haven't made anything I want.
One.
Nah, you already have basically hot toys.
Yeah, but if they release a Venom, a comic accurate Venom or Juggernaut or Apocalypse, I'll get it. If they do any G.I. Joe stuff, I would get it. But they're not. I'm surprised they didn't. I'm surprised Hasbro didn't have the license go over there. Because the demand, like the sideshows, people want those. So I guess, everybody else has the G.I. Joe license. Why couldn't they just throw it over there? Or Hot Toys probably like, I ain't paying for that. That's going to be a heck of a hot toy.
I'm going to buy that one. I like Judd said, I could have had the monthly plan, but I fucked up and I didn't do it. So now I'm just going to have to pay for that shit out of pocket as soon as it drops. So, but yeah, I'm definitely getting a RoboCop because I have I have a whole shelf. It's just dedicated to RoboCop. So,
it'll be a nice centerpiece to it.
It will.
And I'll let you know now, you're not getting the articulation out of a fucking hot toy that you get out of a Marvel Legends.
I'm not
any other 1/12 scale.
Well, I mean,
figure.
You're not going to get much articulation out of RoboCop anyway because he's all sort of all stiffy and all that stuff.
No, I just want him because he'll look great on the shelf.
It look great, and you got to have some red and blue lights that alternate like in the shelf with them, or just have somebody make like a whole like scaled version of the side door of his car.
I mean, I dumped
Shaquille O'Neal.
I dumped a pretty good chunk of change on some hot toys recently.
Did you get him, Art?
No, why? Why would I?
Because he's awesome.
Steel. I think it's cool that they're doing all those, and I mean you're not going to be disappointed with Mafex. Honestly.
No, he's pretty good. I
need to get that Hush Superman, but I know I'm never going to be able to get that at a decent rate. It's one I passed on, and I should have picked it up because I feel like it's.
You need to say, well, you won't be disappointed with Mafex now.
Yeah, I mean that people are watching stuff for the now. They aren't going to go back and pick up some old Mafex stuff that looks like garbage.
It didn't look like garbage. It just was garbage. They
fell
looked
apart.
Great. They just fucking fell apart in your hands.
Trevor has 3 hot toys. They're one-offs. Canuck has 12. But Trevor's also saying that he has no space for 1/6 scale. All the space for 40K. We're gonna have Trevor and the Canuck on so we can just have a Joy Toy 40K show off fest.
So I don't know about Canuck though. How much of his stuff is in totes off to the side, stacked to the ceiling, and how much of his stuff is actually out on display?
But as much as he has, probably in totes.
Because I'm guessing that he has totes from floor to ceiling. That's like an entire room.
What does it matter, Judd? We all got stuff in totes.
The only thing I have in totes is a bunch of crap that I don't want to display.
He's like so
time ago.
Do you have it on display?
Most of my shit, like I just took and put it in totes, and only left out certain.
All my stuff's gonna be in totes too, until I get my space.
95% of what I own is on a shelf.
Well, because you have a spot for it for right now. He says all of it is in totes. See, he's building a new garage, aka man cave.
There you go. That's where I moved to, Canuck. I moved all my shit out of the garage.
But he still does his lives inside the house.
Car?
It's because the Wi-Fi sucks.
You live in Colorado, bro. Where do you park your car?
Outside.
And then when it snows like 95 bazillion feet of snow, you're out there like, let me clean my car off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Once you're in that, man, you're just used to it, though.
Yeah, the toys take precedence. God-damn it.
I don't know. I feel like once you start clearing off your car of snow, you're used to it. You know, you're gonna be out there shoveling anyway.
Look, there's being used to it, and then there's just stupidity. I have a perfectly good garage that I could park my vehicle in, so I have to take 95 inches of snow off the top of it every morning.
But what if? But
I
what
can
if
just
the wife
fire it
was
up and
like?
take off?
But what if the wife was like, you can't have that collection in that room anymore? Then you have to move it to the garage.
No, I rented out.
No,
the
I
room.
wouldn't.
No, I'm not talking about you, Josh. I'm talking about fucking
Oh.
Judd.
If the wife told me I couldn't have the room that I have now, I'd kick the kid out of the fucking basement and he'd be on the goddamn streets and I'd take the basement.
That is savage, man. That is savage. Kick the kid on the street.
Look,
wow.
Like I
That
said,
that
it's
kid is
impressive.
20 years old.
But still, why wouldn't you have given him the smaller room and took the basement for your collection anyway?
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. Yeah.
Oh, we just lost Art.
Oh, it's just us. Hey,
It's our show.
I'm over here trying to buy the RoboCop now.
What do you want to argue about?
I don't know. Let's see.
Man, it's Art's show, and like
Anyway.
every other show, he disappears.
If you guys need a Robo Force, go over to Hella Dope Toys. Ted over there and Aaron are really good guys. Fast shipping, great packaging. You can't beat them.
Dude, fast shipping for sure. I won't comment on how long it takes to get my stuff from there, but I also live in Ohio too, so it comes really quick. But literally, you order something and don't be surprised if like it ships literally the next morning.
Shit, I've had it sometimes.
You'll for sure.
Morning, it'll go out that evening.
Yeah, you'll for sure get the label has been made. That comes real fast.
Yeah. And then, like, I don't know, being in Colorado, I get stuff from Ohio pretty quick. So it only takes like 3 days to get stuff from Hella Dope.
Isn't it weird how certain areas take forever and others don't?
Yeah, like Big Bad takes forever.
Dude,
Entertainment Earth.
Big Bad. Look, Big Bad is in Wisconsin. I could drive there in about 9 hours, and it takes days to get stuff.
Yeah.
I can order stuff from Arizona and it gets here faster.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like Big Bad, and then Entertainment Earth, though, is slower.
Oh, dude.
Than Big Bad.
I got Arthur something from Big Bad or from Entertainment Earth, and I order it because it's on sale. And then a week later, I get, well, like all you know, we're moving warehouses, so shipping has been delayed for May and June. And I'm like, well, how about for those of us that didn't know that? Why are you having a sale then, dickheads?
I guess Art's house blew up.
Dude, he's gone.
That's hilarious. He's just not here.
He's like, fuck it, I give up. I don't care anymore. Up
I
there.
quit.
There he
I
is.
quit. Nah, that was just completely crashed out on me. Good old StreamYards, it doesn't handle when we go over an hour. Starts turning into a pumpkin.
StreamYard hates you.
So, but anyway, I don't know. We're at the end of the stream anyway.
No, we're just starting now. Now we got to start it all over again.
No, we're not starting it all over again.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
There's something else going on. Josh just showed up.
Yeah, exactly.
Started all over again.
Nope. Josh can watch the recap. But no, it was thank you for showing up, man. Sorry you had a rough day. But you know,
I was so pissed by the end of it. You know,
just
I'm sitting there like debating. I'm mad because I can't make it home to talk about toys with my friends. I was like, that's kind of dumb. But then I was like, nah, fuck that. That's what I do in my free time. So
Voodoo Ranger. But yeah, no, I mean, no, that's serious. You need to hold them accountable for like, why is everybody else gone and you're stuck doing their job, their work too. Like they all need to be there doing the work, just like.
I'm on the wait list.
For what?
For Rubicap.
Rubicap.
So, hopefully.
So,
Damn, that's gonna come through, and they're gonna be like, "Where's my 375, bitch?"
But I do thank you, Judd, for being the stand-in at the last minute. I got that message from Josh, and I was like panic mode, and I'm like, I'm gonna either have to do the solo, and then you're like, if I have to, I guess I could do it. I'm like, damn, dude.
No,
I was like, I'm just asking if you want to. You can
guess I
say
have
no.
to.
But I do appreciate it. I appreciate you doing all the slides and stuff like that. It's way better than Toy Arc, and then you add your little humor to it, which is fun.
But
then-
only if something comes to me though. This week I almost didn't, and then I kept looking at Hulk, and I was like, I know
what
how.
are you doing over there, Josh? What are you breaking?
I'm playing with my RoboForce
Oh, you suction cupping it?
from Hella Dope Toys.
Suction cupping it. Yeah, I was trying the keyboard thing, but do you have anything that you hold up that shows this?
Yo, shows the
I need
what?
somebody's back. Just be like,
Oh, I got.
what?
Yeah. Well, watch I do it, okay? I do it. Suction.
I don't understand. I don't know if you
So-
understood the assignment, man.
Hold on. I want Josh to start doing reviews. Look, it's got suction.
No, nobody.
See?
I would just be
Suction.
my review would be like, toy motherfucker.
All right, this is my true test. 1 foot.
Oh, okay.
It's on a little RGB light.
Dude, if that thing falls, it's gonna break your toe.
That's one suction.
Yeah, I think my robot could kick your robot's ass. Just
I don't
saying.
believe so. I don't believe so.
What-
He has
what's that?
flowers. He would have flowers for mine. I actually have guns.
You know,
Well,
I figured, you know what I figured?
no.
The flowers were for your grave after I fucking destroy you.
No,
You have to get close.
you both have it wrong.
No, look, I got all this stuff.
Josh's would win, and I'll tell you why, Arthur.
Oh,
Because he would be like, he'd hold out the flowers, and you'd be like, flowers, and you'd be so confused, and then he'd be like, and then the mech arms in the back would just start beating you with the shit that's hanging out the chains.
plus this one will punch the shit out of you.
Yeah, but it's also close combat. My guy has range stuff. Unless he, like Judd said, he gets distracted, like, oh, you want to be friends? And then you're like, pow, right in the kiss.
And I'm telling you,
know.
that's what's gonna happen. Your guys can be like all
I'm
loaded
gonna-
up with guns and shit, ready to take names and do whatever.
I'm gonna hook
And
your robot.
Josh's guy,
going
he's gonna
nuts.
come behind yours, and he's gonna go. Doot, doot, doot.
I don't know. Your
You're-
robot looks
you
like
guys
he has
can
a
turn
bunch
around.
of bondage type of sex toys
He's
hanging
gonna
from
have
the back.
flowers.
He's into
He's gonna have
something.
flowers, and your guys gonna be like flowers. And while you're thinking about the flowers, you can just beat your ass.
Yeah. I'm already on top of you at that point. With all my suction.
He's on you like Sabretooth was on Wolverine in that picture earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Second
know.
time.
With
My
snow
guy-
everywhere.
Everybody would see my guy and be like, he looks like Johnny Five and he looks so adorable. They would help him. Civilians would come out and help him and get splattered like bugs.
I opened my Mausers
And
and
you love Super 7. You got the Super 7 tattoo across your chest.
I got the tramp stamp.
Oh man. Looks like some fiery bush
But
growing up
these-
your butt crack up to the tramp stamp.
These were a really cool addition. I like that we get the little turtles and the rat. That was cool.
You get 4 turtles?
No, you get 2 turtles, a rat, a piece of pizza, and then like
So they pretty much force you to buy 2 if you want 4 turtles.
the ooze. Yeah. But I didn't buy 2, but they was on sale for $28. I should have.
Just to have 4 turtles. I mean, that makes sense. I guess
Then I have a
50,
shit ton of
you're paying
Mausers.
$50 and you have a bunch of freaking Mausers.
Yeah.
Your Mausers will ship eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Do what? Oh, you have a
My
stack of
Mausers.
shit for art too?
Everybody has boxes in their homes for me.
Yeah, I have a box for art.
We start
I have a
charging
box
them
for
rent.
Judd.
That the Mausers will be added to once they get shipped from Entertainment Earth and show up here.
Oh yeah.
And yes, Art has a box.
I think everybody has boxes.
For
I think
me.
everybody just ships boxes to one another. But me and Judd, we're gonna exchange ours in person
Oh,
because
nice.
mine's gonna be in a box.
We're gonna go live
No,
in
Live from a parking lot.
live from a parking lot near you.
we get mugged. Somebody just comes up, punches us in the back of the head, and just steps on all our toys. We thought this was gonna be
all you hear
money.
is, fucking nerds.
So, but all right, guys, it's been going for hour and 30, good amount of time. And it's as always, I want to tell you guys, I thank you guys for sticking in, chatting it up in the chat, having a good time. And if anything that you guys are seeing that you want to, actually have some constructive criticism, because Canuck doesn't count because he'll just run his mouth about whatever. But
hey, Canuck always counts.
Canucks is where you guys meet up. It'll be Ohio.
I was saying,
Ohio.
he's really
On the Ohio River.
Because basically I'll be driving my stuff to Michigan, and then I'll be doing a little stop in Ohio, get some food with Judd, BS a little bit, and then continue on my travels.
You should go see Ted and them too while you're in Ohio.
Dude, I'm gonna have a big ass U-Haul of stuff.
So that just
Towing
means
a
you got
car.
more space.
Arthur would be better off where he's coming from if he's gonna go see Ted, to go see Ted and them, and then come see me.
Or it's best to just like get my stuff to Michigan, and then I can go and do all my rounds. And I think if everything goes to plan, I will be attending Legion Con with Art G,
nice.
which is stupid because I'm like, how far is it from Michigan? I'm like, oh, it's 8 hours. And then I'm like, oh, where about from me in Maryland? 3 hours. What the? It's totally ass backwards.
Well, that's good that you're going to go to Legion's Con. That way you can grab me one of them monkeys.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'll trade you all this.
Good you're going to Legion's Con
at my house for you.
It's good you're going to Legion's Con because then you can grab me a moose and a white horse.
The moose was just up on their site, wasn't he?
It was. Yeah. It was. Judd was
taking a nap, old man.
He.
No, I was gonna.
It's kind of like the RoboCop. I was gonna.
Now I regret it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean it's gonna be good to get out, hit it. There'll be Legion Con will be my first convention in a while, and I'm gonna start hitting conventions. I'm gonna be gathering up some people and hitting the road like Archie was talking about. I was like, dude, you come to Michigan, hit the Motor City Comic Con. That's one of the big ones in Michigan. It's fun to go to.
Look at that. I can just get rides everywhere. Archie, scoop me on your way to Michigan.
I mean, he could technically. I mean, my goal is once to get the house, then I'll probably have a spare bedroom or whatnot. It'd be better than you guys spending money on a hotel room.
Yeah, to hell with that.
Yeah, I can get to Detroit in like 2 hours.
But still, you might as well, if RG's heading that way, why not scoop you up? What's that?
Where's Legion's Con at?
New Jersey.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
you gonna drive to Legion's Con?
I'm thinking.
Or flying. He's driving.
I might drive.
He's driving because he's picking me up.
I already said it. I said 8 hours.
Oh, 8 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours from Maryland, where I'm at now, which is way better. But
yeah, but it's better for Michigan because he can pick me up.
Yeah.
I don't know what the special Legion's Con exclusive is going to be.
Is it the monkey?
No, dude, the monkey was they already had that up for pre-order for their
it's the monkey, whatever.
It wasn't
for Figura
Obscura. I already ordered it.
You didn't order mine.
Well, I sent it to everybody. I actually sent it to you. If I go back, I could probably look into our messages.
You did, but
what?
Sold out by the time I seen it.
Or you got me one, right?
Man, they did.
I'm covered, right? You hooked me up, right?
With something else that'll be delivered to your house.
Oh.
But no, Josh,
Monkey King?
No Monkey King. No Monkey King.
No Monkey King for you.
No Monkey King. No Monkey King for you. But no, Josh, it went up twice. And I'm sure if I'm at Legion's Con and they have some, I will definitely, snag one for you.
There's gonna be a bunch of people. I'm sure somebody can snag one.
I mean, if I go, man, I'll get you one. I'll make Arthur get you one.
Watch it. I'm gonna end
up with there you go, Judd. If I'm in Michigan and I'm driving to Legion's Con, dude, I will swoop by and you can meet me up in Michigan or whatever. We can carpool it. It'll make the 8 hour drive better.
Bro, you can pick me up on your way.
Maybe.
to Jersey. What do you mean maybe?
Maybe.
You have to drive through Ohio,
Are you gonna
dickhead.
have a crave case waiting for me?
I'll have whatever you want waiting for you. I'll even take,
I'll
I'll
that'll
even-
make the ride even better.
I'll even throw in like gas money and stuff.
All right.
And
Well, I
snacks.
think, but I'm gonna
I'll
be
get some
helping.
beef sticks.
But I'm gonna be
some
working
cheese.
Art's table though.
Huh?
Art's gonna have a table there. I'm gonna help him work his table.
That's fine. I'll promote Archie. I'm like, hey,
Judd's like, RG, come get his stuff.
best hair on YouTube right here, Archie. Pictures,
Well,
$5 for a picture.
what is that?
It's a 3D printed dragon.
Who printed it?
I don't know. Somebody.
It's pretty cool. I see a lot of those videos of people where they like print it and it pops off and it works just like that
Yeah.
right away.
It's just like a simultaneous print. It's pretty cool.
Pretty awesome. But yeah, so once I get settled, man, it'll be fun. Like I know for a fact when Legion's Con's around, I probably won't have bought a house yet because I'm.
How far is Colorado from Michigan?
Dude, you're,
Far. The same amount of time as it is
that's
for me,
that's
basically.
a flight, bro. That's a flight. You can fly in.
That's from like one side of the country to the other side of the
It's
country.
only 22 hours.
Only.
Although
Only.
I will say, when I was a kid, we took a vacation to Colorado and we drove, and it was a very cool drive, driving through the mountains and stuff. But it was long.
Dude, when you live here, though, driving through the mountains becomes your own
Well-
personal hell.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sure. I'm
Fellas,
sure.
I got to jump over. I have another stream to be a part of.
Boo.
Talking about you dirty skank.
Whatever. But I do appreciate you guys, chatting it up. But anyway, everybody, you guys know where to find Josh Cox. You'll see Froggy Geezer moderating the chat. And as I tell you guys, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody. Bye.